High among the catwalks of Deepsgrave lies Dhurstrok, the stronghold of Gorgar the Ruthless. Somewhere within these aging halls, filled with dwarf relics, Gorgar's loyal generals have imprisoned Lord Nain. It is up to you to free him.
Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Brawler, where today we are going to run the first of the instances related...
Place is incredible. What was it like before Gundabad was lost? With luck, we will live to see what we can create from these ruins.
Unfortunately, the battle started before she could finish her monologue. But this is the first of the instances that are associated with Gundabad. And I thought that it would be good to see how the Brawler does in this, because this is a bit of a challenging one that I've found on occasion, and be interesting to see where this one stands with everything else. Alright, that's good so far, but of course these are just the trash mobs. The real test will be when we run into the bosses. Oopsie daisy. We got all this nasty stuff all over the place. Lots of nasty stuff around here. Okay, guards. Go ahead. We have our... There's this book snatcher here, and of course the tendency to get many mobs all over the place. Oh, that's right, because we got the book tossers. Yes, I forgot about them. It's been a while since I've done this instance. And I seem to be a little bit more reckless than usual because I am just going from one battle to the other. A little bit more so than usual. Oh, finally a break! Alright, what have we got here? Well, obviously we need to get rid of the book tossers because they're the ones that seem to be giving us the real trouble. Well, though of course being tossed by a troll doesn't exactly help. Ouch! Let's see what we can do to this guy. And oh, this troll is not going to be an easy one for sure. Good. Ah. Now where were we? Oh, look at those nice healing numbers. A lot better than the... Oopsie daisy. Much better than we're getting on the herbalist, that's for sure. Of course, this is a dwarf helping us to get through an instance which I think is designed for 3, and that they did is they gave us the dwarf to help compensate for it rather than changing the mobs. At least that's the impression I get. I'll need to do a nice, good comparison with the 3 version versus the 1 version to be sure on that. Look at that, 109,000. A lot better than 1,000, that's for sure. Now, what have we got here? We have got the scroll snatchers on either side.
Over there! It's him!
Yes, I know. This must be the gate. Yes, he's back there, but we got to open it. Let's hunt down the generals and take their keys. Yes, that is what I was thinking. Now, why the generals would have the keys instead of guards, I have absolutely no idea, but that's the way dungeons operate, I guess. At least if you've got something of this sort. Alright, there you go. Oh, whoops. But we've got quite a number of things in here, but it looks like I'm able to handle decent numbers here. Oh, yeah, that was a waste of a pummel if I've ever had one. Now, let's see, we have got more book tossers here. Ha, that's the way to do it. Just knock them out beforehand. Of course, there's always another one to the side that will just throw another one at you. Oh, mildewed book. Yes, that's books full of mildew, mold and mildew, and many nasty things. Now, let's see what we got down this side. Geronimo! That's a book tosser, and I'm a mug tosser. And of course, this is the first dungeon to be created after the release of the Brawler. Okay, actually there are two released at the same time, so many of the others, of course, were not thinking of the Brawler when they were doing it. Not that you are doing much specific in the way for Brawler anyway, for instance. Okay, now we've got this guy. Now this is where I'm not exactly sure how things are going to go. He does make things rather nasty, and the question is, can I survive this fight?
Who are you? Have you come for my books? New friends?
Apparently he decided that we're not, because he's in attack.
My books! Let shadows pool.
Alright.
Shadows take you.
These shadows taking me, that's a bit of a problem. Because that seems to... The puddle seems to be nastier on this one. I'm used to doing it on reward, which is...
My turn! Let me try!
Not much...
Oh, no! Oof!
No.
Books fly! Goblin friends!
Alright, let's try Pummel here. Now they've quickened how long Pummel goes.
Let shadows pool.
Alright, there we go. Oh, oops.
Shadows take you.
Let's get out of the shadows. And alright, let's pop that. And
Make books fly! Goblin friends! Shadows take you.
okay, I'm finally understanding what he's saying concerning that. And because he says make books fly, goblin friends, I was wondering, somehow I didn't quite catch it, that's all part of the same phrase.
Worked too hard.
Or I should say same clause. Let's see.
Go off mad! Ooh, chum take nap.
This storm here, though, would be nice to get rid of it. Okay, good. Thank you. Well, a bit of nastiness, but I got through it. And we get the chest. The usual on that. So let's go to the next general, who should be on the other wing. So, okay, that was that one. The other one's the bat one. Actually, this bat one I think is going to be the real nasty one because... no, I just have some bad... Oh, yes. Don't lose the dwarf! Now that I have the dwarf with me, we can go to the other side. Hi there! Ow, 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 ouch! Trying to keep up. Where are they? There you go. Makes it a little even tougher when you're on the stairs because you can't see all the marks properly. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, this place can get nasty on the trash mob sometimes. You got the stuns, you got the flatter, you got the bats. Ouch, 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 ouch. Bombers. Diseases. Alright, now. Well, they're theoretically possible to bypass these. I have a feeling it could turn out worse if you try to, so... Yeah. So let's not bother on that, and instead, try to take these guys out. Ooh. At least I'm getting my gold nuggets for the day, for the dailies. And a couple more bats, yeah. But that means the boss is next. And the boss is going to be tough, shall we say? How am I doing on food? I have got 4 minutes left on the food. Alright. Let's see. How does this go? Pretty poorly, most likely, based on my past experience. Hi.
Would you look at that, Sheikh Moose? A stay of execution for that old dwarf. Don't worry, you'll all be joining him soon enough.
Alright, let this thing go and deal with this critter.
Fry to a crisp.
How's it? Yeah, alright, so I do have to make sure that out of there. Right. So the big thing I'm going to have is, of course, be all the fire.
Death from above!
I don't like death from above.
Fry to a crisp.
Yeah, how? Oh no. This is where things go south because I've
Stick
never
around, won't
I've never
ya?
figured out a good way of handling that particular scenario. How? Alright, here we go. And I'm not particularly good at being resilient in fire. Someday I gotta figure that out. Oh, alright. Well, that's first phase done. So now we have...
Fry to a crisp.
Right. Fried to a crisp. Okay, I'm being healed by the dwarf, it looks like. That might
Stick
help.
around, won't ya?
Oh, that's one down.
Is it ours?
Right. Gundabad is ours. That's what you think. Okay, looks like with the help of the dwarf, the healing in there helps it. What, I just have to stay close enough to be healed by the dwarf? Oh, wish I learned that before. Well. Oh, hi. Alright, that's it for our innate strength damage threat. Ooh, yep. Heritage rune of learning, yeah, little things like that. Now, let's get out of here. I know, I keep on losing the other entrance, the one where I came in, and wind up taking the other one down. But it's a quick trip back up here. Oh, did I lose the dwarf again? I lost the dwarf. Actually, maybe she... How things work here. Maybe she'll pop back as soon as I get to... Alright, I need to go and fetch our friend once more. Oh, she even has a quest ring right now. His beard is gone! The black mattock is gone too. I'll wager it's stolen, or worse, destroyed. We can't linger here for the exact revenge upon Gorgar. We must return to Osleaf. Lord Nine's injuries not seem grave, but he has lost much. Alright, so it sort of looks way off on there. That's I would thought that she would have said that after we actually unlocked the gate and all of that. I guess because I unlocked the gate and then went back for her. But anyway, That's when she's supposed to say that, right? Well, that's it for the instance. And that was the assault on Dhurstrok. Since I was able to get through that instance without too much trouble, I think it's time to see how we do in the lofts. I know that when I first turned 140, I was being ripped to pieces here. And even a little bit after that, because the lofts, of course, is a public instance, and as a public instance, it tends to have some parts of it that are rather tough. Now, getting past the hobgoblins, that doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. For the Angrim, it's when you start to go against the drakes there and the like, and it looks like somebody's already going after them, so we might as well, I was going to say join the party there. That's probably the usual thing to do, is to join some other people who are involved in what's going on there. And can make it a little bit easier. Where I have 5 quests inside of here. There are kill the Angrim hobgoblins, who are the trash mobs of the area. Oh, we need to kill some of the mammoths, kill some of the drakes, and then kill 2 bosses. And if you're with other people, you could make short work of it. And if you're alone... Oh, speaking of bosses, here's one right now. Let's see what we could do about him. Pump, 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 bash. They changed pummel so it's a little bit faster than it used to be. Ooh. Alright, that takes care of that. Alright, not the other one, because there are actually 2 bosses to worry about. There you go. We can get through them pretty quickly. Looks like I should get my sapphires. That at least is a thing. There you go. Hey! Wait. I think if I did that before, I would have been dead before anyone else got into the area. Oh, okay, here's the other boss. Whoops. Oh, where are you? Ouchie. Oh, hello. How am I doing on my quest here? Because it's both bosses down, assuming that I got credit for both of those. But I obviously still have... Oh, those guys are down now. Alright, I seem to hit at a spot where the place is pretty busy. I've had plenty of times where I've come in here, chose my timing very, very poorly. And right now the billboard is having a lot of trouble keeping track with all the kills. Completed Hobgoblins and Angrim, alright. That was 4 Frost Tusks, assuming that that is up to date, because you can never be too sure if it's up to date. There at the moment. Oh. Yeah, okay, now it tells me that I killed one of the bosses that I killed a long time ago. Yeah, the billboard is way behind. Alright, oh, there you are. Okay, it says I have... How am I doing in Frost? I have completed quest 6 of 20, talked to Boastful, cold drakes. I need 4 more drakes according to this. Good. Okay, so it's telling me that I did kill enough tusks already. Alright, that's good to hear. Who's after me? Oh, this guy. And is there anything left to do in here? It looks like I've actually... Oh no, I need 2 more drakes still. Alright. And look at here's one of them right now. And usually when there's one, there's another one also. There you go. And oh, these guys need to be dealt with. All right, and what's left? Ah, drakes. Good, and that should finish up the lofts. This time they have 3 of them down here. Maybe I shouldn't have hired all of them at once. Well, no one else is around here. That means that I managed to do that without getting killed, which is definitely a step up from the past. So I think I am now in a good position. I survived that. I've actually gone through the loss without getting killed once. How about that? Now, I guess it's time to get out of here. I think I can safely say that my Brawler is now in a much better spot than she was a couple of weeks back. Very good. That's probably between the upgrades I've been making to my character for the last couple of weeks and also the recent updates for the Brawler. All nice and well, and I think we'll see what else we could do to challenge our Brawler in the next episode of Piney Plays the Brawler.